My name is Chris Bigger. I'm the superintendent at Chambersburg School District. And this podcast that you're about to listen to is designed to support our One Trojan community approach and a quest for all of our schools to be schools of distinction by 2030. This podcast is an educational exchange with people working on our efforts every day and making sure that we are talking about our ideas that are going to accelerate our path forward. So today we have Melissa Cashdollar with us, longtime employee of Chambersburg School District. So welcome, Melissa, and tell us a little bit about yourself.
Thank you. 25 years with Chambersburg School District and a graduate of Chambersburg Area School District myself, as well as I have a daughter who has also graduated from the district and one currently in 8th grade now. So I spent most of my time, at least the last 12 years, as principal at Cam South. Love the middle level. Those middle school years intimidate some parents, but I've grown to love them. And currently just made the new move into my current role as director of middle level, grades 4 to 8.
What color are you since you're a graduate?
I am blue gold.
Blue gold, okay.
Blue gold all the way.
All right. I think there's some other people in this building that are a little bit different color than you. There's a competition.
Even my college colors are blue gold.
Oh,
so
it's destined.
True.
So from principalship to director in charge of grades 4 to 8, what's your day like? What are you spending your time doing?
I think the day as director is still as unpredictable as the day of a principal of a middle school, but I have the opportunity now to think big picture. And my impact is different. So one thing I do miss from the principal role is daily interaction with students. But my students are just a little older right now, or even younger, and we're planning for grades 4 to 8. So very unpredictable. It's been an adjustment leaving that day-to-day within a building, but I make it my job to be visible in the buildings even now.
One of your famous strategies, you get to know every kid. And you know their name. So now you're in charge of 4th through 8th grade. Is it possible to know every kid's name? All of 4th grade, all of 5th grade, all of 6th grade, all of 7th grade, all of 8th grade. So that's 700 kids a grade times that number.
Or more.
Yes.
Yeah, when we look at enrollment, we're pushing in some grades even closer to 750. So that was a quest that I had for all of those years of really getting to know kiddos. Just ran into a few former students over the weekend in the public. So that will be a challenge. I'm getting older and my memory becomes a little bit more difficult with each day, but that is something very important to me, that
always has
when
been.
Our students go to school, they know who they interact with every day, and everyone in the building, adult-wise, knows something about them. So.
Well, let's jump into why the director's role became important as we look to these new schools. So we're building a new 4 to 6 school and 7 to 8 school. So talk about the programming potentially of those schools before they're open in the fall of 29. What is it like working on the programming? What type of programming are we looking at? And how's it going?
It's a lot of work, and you're doing daily work now for something that could potentially, cut the ribbon and open up the doors in the fall of 29. So there's a mix of day-to-day work now, and you're always planning for the future. So 2 big terms, 2 names of schools that I think are really important for parents and students alike and community members to get used to hearing. They can help us spread the word. That new grade level, 4 to 8, is a lot of kids. Majority of the kids in the district, which is, we're making really impactful decisions now. The first is in our building of 4th, 5th, and 6th grade.
Which is our new intermediate school.
New intermediate, you stole the thunder there.
Oh, yeah,
new intermediate school, Chambersburg Area Intermediate School. So we say a lot of new things. The newest part of this is in 4th grade, in a very large district. 4th grade will be the first time that an entire class comes together. And for those of us that lived at the middle level, we were used to that. But then it went to 2 middle schools, and it wasn't until 9th grade, if then, that an entire class was in one spot. So 4th grade will be the lowest grade level at the intermediate school. 5th grade and 6th grade, with students kind of teamed with all students in their grade. Big building, housed to be built in the Green Village area. And pretty exciting adventures there at learning at different teaming. Their day-to-day schedule might look a little different.
Yeah, talk a little bit about what the schedule might look like different than the K to 3. So when we're done with the grade configuration, we'll have K to 3 schools and then this 4 to 6 intermediate school. But will it be the same as K to 3 or different?
It will be different. Our goal is to make sure that that experience at the intermediate level is no longer what we consider an elementary. It's truly an intermediate, and it's not middle school. It kind of lands in between. So we have a couple opportunities to get some new courses. Right now, if you have a current 4th or 5th grader in elementary school, they have 4 content areas. We talk about language arts and math and science and social studies. And then they have 4 what they call specials. So you're used to, as a parent, packing for gym and library, art, and music. We have the chance to create new course offerings, new classes for even our intermediate students. So maybe moving to potentially a 6-day. Right now we do 5, a 6-day cycle, which means new classes that we can offer them.
Or more opportunities.
Yes.
What ideas do you have for some potential classes or courses?
So we've already talked in small pockets with teachers. I'm just really starting that process, looking at schedules. But we talk a lot. Maybe parents and students have heard about STEM, and science and technology, mathematics, problem solving. We can take a look at all possibilities, and integrated arts has been another term kind of you hear among board members in the community. Health, if health historically offered at the middle school level could be more appropriate to even start the introduction in 5th or 6th grade. As well as kind of looking at what we currently offer in middle school and transferring some of that we know has proven very valuable to our middle school 6th grade students to the intermediate building.
Awesome. So it sounds exciting. Lots of opportunity. Not decided yet, but lots of opportunity.
New opportunity. We are just getting started with that planning process.
Awesome. Now, at the same time we're working on the 4 to 6, talk about the 7-8. It's almost like a change back to what it was, but it might look different as well.
So I was involved all those years ago. I was involved at the middle school level where we used to have 1 grade 6, 7 building, and we split. And we split into 2 middle schools, 6th through 8th grade, north and south.
Okay.
So we are currently almost in the reverse of that. And again, unifying kind of that 1 Trojan middle school. Chambersburg Area Middle School, back to CAMS is the acronym. And we have an opportunity to really carve out what's most successful at the middle level. So we'll have the intermediate, and then we'll move to the middle, but we really strengthen and bridge from K to 3, then our middle level grade pocket to 9 to 12.
Are you following a similar process for the courses in the schedule, that the experience from 4 to 6 will be different in 7-8? Is that the goal? And what might that look like?
The goal is to kind of look at what we currently offer, what's working well, and where our students are successful, and maybe not abandoning ship on any of that. But really thinking about what are new opportunities for the middle level. Looking at different courses we offer, and could these be refined a bit to meet the needs of a student now versus that building opened in 72, the oldest middle school, and then the other junior high. So really kind of looking at updating what we offer to our students.
And do you think from a parent lens that moving 6th grade to the 4 to 6 is just good for kids in general? Was having 6th grade in with the 7th and 8th grade, or 6, 7, 8, a challenge at times?
I think either way, whether we bridge it with 4 to 5, or it would remain like it's existed in 6 through 8, I think the really important piece for a student is to make sure that regardless of their grade level, that grade level is different in tiny little ways that makes it unique. So I think maybe when you think about behaviorally, some of those things when we would talk to new parents of 6th graders, they were really intimidated by a building of 7th and 8th graders.
Yeah, for sure.
An 11-year-old looks very different than a 14-year-old. And that's easy to see. They would start school in 6th grade and you talk to them like this, and they'd roll in to start their 8th grade year and you're looking like this. So just making each grade level unique.
You have a distinct opportunity to develop programming for 2 brand new schools. What are you most excited about, and what opportunities do you see in front of us, and what worries you a little bit?
It's a lot of responsibility. And
we start with the worry first.
Yeah, I'll start with that, because I think what excites me the most far outweighs what worries me. So the responsibility of doing this and doing it well, something that we can sustain for years and years to come.
Yeah.
That we build these buildings, and yet the programming and the students that then go through the buildings are really truly equipped with what they need in order to be successful. So that responsibility is heavy on me, but it's also going to rely on the fact that, and this excites me, utilizing the strengths of what we have in the district already.
Awesome.
And a lot of that is manpower. I am not the expert in every course that we're
Right.
going to offer. And so I rely on, what does
Yeah.
PE class, gym
Right.
class look like
Right.
to a fourth grader? And I have to have those conversations and want to have
Yeah.
those conversations so that we know we're understanding and planning for what really genuinely happens.
I like that you honor what we're good at. Both middle schools are U.S. News and World Report bronze winners. So obviously we do something well there. So what we would keep there and sustain. And I think what you described really well is the One Trojan Community starts in fourth grade, and that's the beginning of this new journey. So we're excited to do the journey with you. We'll have you back in a couple months to continue to update the public on the process. And thanks for coming on the show.
All right, thanks for having me.